feel? How y'all feel? Alright. I am waiting to hear myself. I can't hear myself. Now I can. Alright, greetings. Peace, everyone. How y'all feel? Hope all is well. It's Professor Griff, and of course, yeah, we was here on time trying to get it started, but yeah, we got it started. I'm seeing some Black Power fits from 16, so I guess we on and popping, I guess. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I want Shane to change that Matrix of Power color to a red background. Because this is serious, man. Alright, but anyway, let's dive into this particular subject. At the behest of 16, we're going to do a 4-part series. Alright. So, but before we start discussing everything that's going to be part of the series, I am going to kind of open this thing up with a decent kind of greeting, which of course we have to do, always have to do. Alright, so in the divine name of the Supreme Being, I want to greet everyone with a civilized greeting in a very uncivilized time, the time that we live in. If you don't know that it's uncivilized, watch the news. I am too close. Watch the news. And then not only watch the news, you can go on live and you can kind of figure out what's going on in the world. Local news, global news, international news, what's going on. Put your finger on the pulse of what's going on the planet. We can get an idea of what's happening. Alright, so at the bottom of your screen, right down here, you should see how to donate to the cause. So, but this is Sirius Mindz. I am Professor Griff. My name is right. Let me see. Here, I think. Yeah, right here. Alright, so yeah. But thank you once again for joining on, signing on tonight. Really appreciate that. If you're watching this broadcast after the fact and you're not on live, we're on every night, Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock, unless otherwise stated. Alright, we are going to be doing of course we already started doing the Freestyle Fridays. Alright, beautiful, it's kind of 2-hour kind of thing, wherever we are, whatever we're dealing with, local topics that we don't miss during the whole week, need to catch up on them. Wherever I'm at on the weekend, traveling to and fro, back and forth, whatever, we'll catch up on what's going on in that prospective city that I'm in. This weekend coming in Malcolm X Festival, and we're going to be covering that Thursday, Friday, and hopefully Saturday, and hopefully Sunday. Live in the park, we will be there broadcasting. So, this is a 4-part series. We're going to start this today, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then next Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to do the other part. Alright, hopefully that's cool with everyone. At the behest of 16, who wanted to go into this today, so we're going to go into it. Hopefully everybody did the homework assignment, which was what, 16? That I asked everybody to go check out Jordan Maxwell's Matrix of Power. Some people should have did the basic thing by Googling it, and if you Googled it, this should have came up. Alright, this should have came up. So we're talking about the Matrix of Power. Alright, Matrix of Power tonight. Alright, Jordan Maxwell. Yeah, thank you, because that thing was, all this is getting blotted out by that powerful light. Thank you. Alright, so not only from Jordan Maxwell's perspective, but we're going to go over a few books. This is a simple book that everyone can get their hands on. I don't even think this is much, man. This is probably less than $10. It's $12.95. You can probably find them cheaper online right now. Trust me when I say this is the book to get. This is the book to get. If we're gonna understand this, I understand 16 might have a PDF that we can send out to everyone that donate to the cause. So whatever it is that you want to donate on the super chat platform right here on the YouTube channel, by all means, be my guests. All right. Now, 16, you got to give me the heads up on whether or not you got that on deck before I put it out there like that. All right. Hold on. Matrix of Power by Jordan Maxwell. Do you have that on deck, 16? Can we say we have that? We can get that out to the people. Hold on. Matrix of Power. Can we tell them we got that on deck? Is that cool? Is that correct? Can we do that? Is that like a go? Can we? Are we doing that tonight? Can we? Hold on. Let me get the word before I move forward with that. I'm watching the screen, so it's on deck. All right, we got it on deck, so we good. This is the Matrix of Power. It is about a, I don't know, 80 to 100 page document that you need to get. So one of these particular documents, I will get you at least a foundational knowledge of what's going on behind the scenes of the Matrix of Power that we're dealing with. All right, the Matrix of Power. All right. So what I need everyone to do now is look up two words, Matrix, and look up Power. All right. Hold on 1 second. I gotta turn this light. This is what's killing me. You can't even see what's written on the paper right here. All right. So the Matrix of Power, how the world has been controlled by powerful people without your knowledge. All right, without your knowledge. All right, we're right here, the Matrix of Power. So we're going to dive into these two documents. All right. We're going to dive into these two documents. Then I'm going to go back over them. Of course, there's some other things that we're going to lay out. All right. Other than, those particular documents, because we have to have a broad range of information, that we're pulling from. So let's just make sure we're on deck with that. All right. All right, cool. All right. So the place to be is www.youtube.com/C/Sirius Mindz. I've had 5 people call me to invite me to come speak, and none of them have actually seen the channel. That is embarrassing. I talked to someone today that wanted help from me, but they've never seen me on my own channel, but seen me everywhere else. All right? So come on, y'all. We got to start doing some better research than that. Right now, I'm putting under the mic, just to let y'all know ahead of time, 16, I'm putting under the microscope something that you suggested a minute ago and something that Soleil suggested that I talk about and kind of put under the microscope is this whole 5G that they're about to launch. So it should be everywhere in 2021. End of 2020, 2021. Why is my thing going dead? Is this plugged up? Follow this cord. See if it's plugged up. If not, plug it up for me. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that because my phone's dying, going dead. All right. So the dynamic of what we have to talk about in reference to the 5G is a lot deeper than what we could ever imagine. I'm going to leave that up for the discussion a little bit later on, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on if y'all don't mind. Not right now. Tonight we're going to cover the Matrix of Power. Before I do that, let me get a few. LaShawn Thomas, thank you very much. Let's get a few things out of the way. So me and 16 is still working on the newsletter. I know some people hit me up. We're going to roll the newsletter out in a minute. All right? Okay. But now, the platform is definitely supported by the people. The Sirius Mindz platform is supported by the people, whether it's Sirius Mindz Institute, Sirius Mindz RNTV, just Sirius Mindz. It's supported by the people. All right? We're trying to get a core group of people, which I think we have already, that keeps the platform moving. not only on a financial tip, but as far as the resources, as far as the information, as far as the research. All right, that's very, very, very important. And I think we need to look at that, and all of us need to give that a thumbs up to all those that make the sacrifice to come on every Wednesday night. Just to let y'all know, it motivates me, and me and Shane. When we see 7 o'clock, 7:30, we gotta start gearing our minds back, get back to the studio, get back to the lab, spruce this up, get it going, and get online. All right. Me and Shane talked about, along with 16, interviewing elders and other people in the field. So we're going to be doing that in a few minutes as the weather gets better and we're able to go out and get among the people and start interviewing people. I want to be able to bring people to the microphone. All right, bring people and put in front of the camera so y'all can see some of these people. See, a lot of times when we get these people in front of the camera, we don't ask them the necessary questions that we need to ask. All right, to get the answers that we need that's going to be satisfactory among the people. All right, so yeah, that we need to do. All right, so let's understand that. All right, but anyway, we're raising a vibrational pitch of our people's thinking into the mind of the creator and the co-creator. All right, as y'all know, Minister Farrakhan taught dealing with the co-creator, the black woman being the second self of God. Woo! When we're standing on the shoulders of the ancestors and kneeling at the feet of the elders. Alright? Alright. Matrix of Power 4-part series. Tuesday and Wednesday, and then next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Alright? Someone just asked that, so I had to put that out again. Alright? So we need everyone that's presently over on IG, presently over on Facebook, to come on over to www.youtube.com/C/Sirius Mindz. Every night at 9 o'clock. My email address is seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. Yo, 1 second, everybody on the gram. No, just unplug the mic so it can reset. 2. We are jacking them up. God, bro. You gotta fix this. You knocked it out. Unscrew it. Look, this unscrews. Push it all the way in. Now screw it back. Yeah. Thank you very much. Alright, so we are black in the building. We got sound. Let me know if we got sound. I know we got sound over here. Nah, 16, that sound ain't good. That sound is coming from the computer. I'm waiting. How's it? Bro, is that cool? Is that not die? It didn't die.
Okay, there we go. It's back up.
All right, you should be tuning in. www.youtube.com/C/Sirius Mindz. All right, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Now can you hear me? Griff, sound is ready to go. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. He talking about, is there an on and off button on the microphone? No. He said it went dead. No. Would y'all like to see my microphone? Just give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna show you all my microphone for real. There's no on and off. There's no. Yeah. Sharia. Peace was good. All right. Somebody said they want to see my microphone. Hold on. I don't want y'all to laugh at Shane once I show y'all my microphone. This is what my microphone looks like. My microphone is fly. You understand what I'm saying? There is, no on and off button on the microphone. You plug it into your computer, and it picks up like this very well. So you can set it off at a distance. You can pick it up. It's a ball, so you can hit both sides. Alright, it's not omnidirectional, but yeah, it sounds kind of good, especially when you have it in front of you, like newscasters and broadcasters of the 1920s, 30s, and 40s used to do, like this. You are reporting live from, but right here, see, it's cool. Right. So no, Shane, It didn't die. See the red light? It's on. See, it doesn't die. When it's plugged up, it's plugged up. All right. Okay. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. Microphone looks like it fights the power. You stupid. Damn. All right. Anyway, in the meantime, between time, let's get back to business. The subject tonight is the matrix of power. I'm going to need everybody on IG to come on over to www.youtube.com/C/Sirius Mindz. That's where it's going down. You're not going to be able to see the images, the books. I don't have all of the books that I'm going to talk about in front of me. Yeah. For example, if we're talking about the matrix of power and I don't have the book Matrix of Power for you to look up on Google, find the book, whatever, y'all got to come on over here because Shane has it on the screen. Alright? And then on top of that, 16 is putting in the link where we can kind of get it. And you won't be able to see Great Filibuster donating on the super chat. Alright? And then I got to tell y'all over here on the gram, if y'all want to donate, go to the Cash app, the Cash $ Professor Griff, and donate to the cause. Some of y'all might not do that. Some of y'all will, but some of y'all won't. That's why we're trying to get everybody over here. Alright? But anyway. Alright. Now where was I at before we got rudely interrupted by this microphone situation? Alright? Alright, Matrix of Power. Before I was going to do the Matrix of Power though, the hats, I just got some more in. They still on sale. 16. You got to send me the email of the people that support the platform so I can get the t-shirt, hat, something out to them. Alright, I need that list. Can I? Yeah. I got brown and gold. This is dope though. I like the brown and gold. Alright, hold on. Let me push this back. I like the brown and gold. Brown and gold is a good one. Hold on. Where's my... I like the brown and gold. Alright, if you don't like the brown and gold one, and of course, everybody and their grandmother wants this one, which is the camouflage in gold. Alright? Which is dope. I think it's kind of dope. It says Sirius Mindz on the back. Because Sirius Mindz attracts Sirius Mindz. Seriously. And then there's the other camouflage, which is the desert camouflage. Alright? The desert camouflage. Now you see, right now, 16, we got to get Great Filibusters information so I can get them on out. Alright? I know people are donating, but these are the people that constantly support the platform, and we just want to show our appreciation. That's all. Do you understand what I'm saying? The gold, but this one has Professor Griff on the back. I don't know if you want to style it like mine. It says Professor Griff, the gold and black one. Alright. But like I said, the hats are in. I know some people that ordered them. I got to give my man Rashad the God, I got to give him the blue one. I had that specially made for him. But the green one, alright. This one has Professor Griff. That one. So yeah. These are special orders, so just let me know which ones y'all want and I got you. Alright. The hats are $25 plus shipping and handling. I got to give Rashad the God the blue one. Or this dark navy blue one right here, which is cool. But anyway, I got them in. Alright. Whoa. So let's make it happen from here. Shane, can you put that on the hook to the table? Really appreciate that, sir. Alright. Let's start this subject. This is a very detailed kind of subject, and it's going to take some energy and some time, and it's going to take y'all's patience, man. So do me a favor. I gave out a homework assignment for everyone to look up The Matrix of Power by Jordan Maxwell. 16, could you please put that up on the screen so people can see that link? Because, yeah. I don't even know if y'all even did that, man. Y'all killing me. The Matrix of Power. Thank you very much, 16. All right. The matrix of power. You got to open it up more, bro. Because the table's kind of thick on the end. See, you can put it right here. Nah, that's not big enough. Does it open up anymore? Move the other side up. Right, yeah. All right. What's the matrix of power? Very, 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 very good question. And guess what we're going to do with questions like that? Hack it, girl. No. I'm gonna ask that question to you. You know why? Because on this platform, all right, I'm presenting it. I'm pulling out of you what I already know is in you. So you are going to go research that. You tell me what the matrix of power is. All right? Can y'all do that? Can we start that way? Is that cool? Because it's a long subject. We're going to do a 4-part series. All right? We got to open it up more. At the top. That right there. Yeah, screws closer to the right. All right, so 4-part series. You tell me what the matrix of power is. Can anyone do that? It was changed, but very few understand the reason about it. Help me out. All right, Hassan Burton, thank you very much, good brother, and peace and blessings to you. Wait a minute. That reminds me of something, man. Somebody sent me, hold on for a second, y'all, something that really touched my heart, seriously. And I paused, man, during the course of my busy day, and I read this to my wife. And I just said to myself, wow. Here it is right here. It says, hold up. Oh, damn. This is a Cash App that someone sent me. And 16, can you put on the screen whoever this person is in caps? VAH. Now, that's obviously somebody's initials. All right. It's all right, Shane. I'm good, bro. I'm good if you can't get it. I'm good. I'm putting it in the background like this. Let it just sit there like scout out. VAH in all caps. Now this is the person that sent me this. It's a Cash App. All right, and it says Cash App. It says VAH sent you $2.75 for your endless grind. $2.75 for your endless grind. I don't know why that touched my heart so much. And I told my wife, I was like, listen, for someone just to send $2.75, I'm thinking, damn, they probably only had like $3. And they took part of that $3 that they had and gave me $2.75 of it. I was like, wow, man. And all they put was for your endless grind. Thank you very much, whoever you are. I don't know the person, but thank you very much. Really appreciate that. And wow, I mean, that just warmed my heart for real. And I know you're saying, are you being kind of sensitive today? But yeah, that's something to be sensitive about. Because for somebody to send like $2.75, thinking that, I'm thinking that this is all this person got, and they say, yo, I'm giving $2.75 and this $3 to Professor Griff. Yo, just for your endless grind, man, because I know you've been grinding, bro. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, I asked the question, what is the matrix of power? All right? What is the matrix of power? If I thumbed through the book and showed you some things, you probably wouldn't believe me. You probably wouldn't believe that this is a book of 107 pages long. Y'all probably wouldn't believe the amount of information that's in here. Alright? And then me and 16 are sitting on another 100-page document that we want to send out to everybody. We're going to make sure Hassan Burton, Great Filibuster, and whoever else, Bryce, and whoever else donated tonight, all have donated just this week. we're going to make sure y'all get this particular document, The Matrix of Power. Alright? Now, someone said, Griff, are you selling information? No, I'm not selling information. Because if I was selling this information, for me to go and put this in a PDF form, find it, do whatever we need to do, yeah, you probably have to pay me $50 for this. For all the work that me and 16 and Shane do over here. Alright? You probably have to pay us a lot more than that. But we say to you that we don't want people just constantly giving donations. We have nothing to give back. Alright? We're giving something back. And in turn, we want you to take this information that we give and pass it on to 3 other people. Whether they come and become a subscriber or not, we're not concerned about that. To a degree we are, but no. The main thing is that the information gets out and we educate the masses of the people. That's the thing. Alright? Thank you, Carrie A. White European males in power in their secret societies, in their secret world of control. Plain and simple. I don't know how simple we could have put that. But that was, as they say in the town, spot on. Alright? Hump Dog, we're not talking about that, but since you brought it up, I'm going to ask the people over here on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Because I think someone else mentioned the fact that the pregnant lady that was shot 4 times. I saw another clip where the lady was holding the baby and the cop was trying to arrest her. In Georgia. Alright? We have to begin to understand the day and time that we live in if we're going to process this. If we can't understand what the day and time that we're living in is, in order to understand what's going on the local news and the global news, we're not going to be able to process this. Alright? If you're basing on your understanding or your ability to understand on how strong the weed is that you smoked last night or today, then you might not get this. If you're trying to squeeze this in between you going to work, getting dressed for work, or you working on night shift, whatever, yeah, it's going to take more attention than that. Trust me, it is. Alright? I'm saying to you, for us to thumb through 107 pages, to get the information across, to lay a foundation, to even understand it before we crack it open, we gave a homework assignment. And the homework assignment is go to YouTube and put in Jordan Maxwell's Matrix of Power. So you can get a basic understanding so we don't have to start from scratch, so to speak. Alright? Alright? So there's people already on YouTube right now that's already on it. Alright? Queen Scott is on it. Carrie A is on it. 16 is on it. Alright? Because if we go and we just, whatever we're doing during the day, you got the headphone in one ear, you'll be able to listen to it and get a basic understanding. So by the time we go into it tonight, we're good. So I'm asking the question, what is a matrix of power? And someone basically gave us a general basic understanding and idea what the matrix of power is. The book's table of contents is very simplistic and it doesn't give you that information because all it says is part 1, overview. Part 2, interview 1, interview 2, interview 3, appendix, and index. That's it. If you like me and you do what I do, when you first buy the book, thumb through it. Thumb through it. Go through all of the pages. See what catches your eye. Alright? Okay. So then, when you do an hour-long show like this one, and you have to run through some things, and you can't read 107 pages online, like right now, and you're asking people to go do research, which most people don't do research, alright, you'll have a basic idea of some of the things that you can cover. Now, if you've ever seen my talk about Freemasonry and the Illuminati, secret societies, then you should have a basic understanding of what this is about. Alright? Orion Music, he says, what is the sister's responsibility? I don't know what you're talking about. Other people down south, but the D, we penalize corrupt cops. Okay. Didn't know that. Alright. Now, let's begin to understand the dynamic. Let me begin to show you what's in the matrix of power, and then let's dive into the document. Benjamin Disraeli. Alright? Benjamin Disraeli is the first Prime Minister of England. In his book, Comings By. C-O-M, Coningsby, pardon me. C-O-N-I-N-G-S-B-Y. C-O-N-I-N-G-S-B-Y. You see, my dear Comingsby, that the world is governed by a very different personage from what is imagined by those who are not behind the scenes. Therein lies a very powerful statement. We have the scene, but then we have those that are behind the scene. Raise your hand if you've ever seen the movie The Wizard of Oz. And how many people thought the Wicked Witch of the West, America, how many people thought that the Wicked Witch of the West was the one with the power? How many people have figured out the straw man concept, the yellow brick road, and what that, all of the symbolism? Toto, coming from Kansas, them old pimped out red shoes she kept clicking together. The Tin Man, all right, Dorothy. And what's the significance of some of these men being her uncle? Who the hell is Annie M? All right, who was the Wicked Witch of the West? And then who was the short, fat, white dude at the end, moving all the levers and the buttons and all that kind of stuff? Who was he? So in essence, who was behind the curtain running everything? If we're looking at it through the lens of symbology and decoding the symbols. All right? So who were these people? All right? So if we take all these characters and we start breaking down the symbolism behind who these characters are, all right, therein lies a basic understanding of moving your mind towards the conspiratorial view of history, which I think is the more truthful view of history. Alright? So we have to begin to put the Wizard of Oz under a microscope and start to look at it. Alright? They hide things in plain view, hidden in plain sight. Alright? So how many people by a show of hands think it was the little fat white guy running the whole show the whole time? The dude behind the curtain. LaShawn Thomas, you know you better stop that, bro. I can tell you right now, don't do that. Nah, that ain't it, bro. I'm asking you the question because I need you to think, like Karis once said, I need you to think very deeply right now. The short, fat dude behind the curtain in The Wizard of Oz, what was his name? Does anybody know that? Can anybody tell me? Did he even have a name? Or did he remain nameless? Come on. We're doing a 4-part series to this, so we got time. Talk to me, y'all. Everybody loves Elmo. Good. Yes, sir. Indeed, bro. Indeed. All right. He was on a projection screen, which symbolizes the TV, which symbolizes holograms, which symbolizes 5G technology. All right. No name was implied. I am Ramadan Saul for X said. No name was implied. Why not? If the person was running the whole show behind the scenes, behind the curtain, why didn't they mention the fact that he had a name? Come on, thanks, 16. Put your serious minds to work. This is Serious Minds tonight. These people that move behind the scenes finance both sides of conflicts. And as it says here, the agenda also does not include many of the politicians who sometimes feel helpless and speak out as a result. In 1992, New York City Mayor J.F. Hyland said, the real menace of our society, the real menace of our republic, is the invisible government, which like a giant octopus sprawls its slimy length over the city, state, and nation. He mentioned the slimy octopus. All right. Now I'm going to have Shane put that book up on the screen, The Octopus. All right. This is a book that Minister Farrakhan said they would not even let in the country. So at that particular time, I was traveling inside, in and out of the country. I found the book. All right. Peace, Brother Michael. Yeah. The Octopus, 16. Can you find that? The Octopus. You can see the tentacles. Yeah. It's this one or that one. Yeah, The Octopus. I have the book downstairs in my library, but it's one of these kind of books they don't really want. This is why they're locking the internet down and the amount of information that get out to the people. They don't want you. Now, let's be honest. How many people right now knew this book existed? Was it The Trail of an Octopus? I'm not saying we have to have a speed reading course, but in order to get through the amount of information to lay a foundation so we know what we're talking about and know what we're dealing with, when we go to deal with having a deeper discussion about 5G and who these people are, talking about the 1% and who runs the world and all this other kind of stuff, yeah, we got to thump through some work, man. We got to do some work. We can't just be YouTube scholars. We have to actually do some work. Oh, Queen Scott said, I tried to get that book and couldn't get it. Wow. So when you're talking about the octopus, you're talking about its tentacles, slimy tentacles go out. All right? And it's designed to control the masses of the people on the planet. But who's the head? Who's the center? And when you watch movies like The Devil Rides Out. Can we put that movie up on the screen too? The Devil Rides Out. When we see movies like that, all right? When we see movies like Brotherhood of the Bell, all right? Then slowly but surely start looking into the movies instead of at them, then we start to see. So by the time you fast forward and you see a movie like Get Out or some of these other movies, it's like, wow, okay, I know what's going on now. So I don't know what gave birth to this thing called woke. Is that what y'all say, that y'all are woke? What constitutes that? That you woke? What does that mean that you woke? Alright? We just scratching the surface to give an introduction to the subject matter, the matrix of power. Yeah, we're going to be running over tonight, so I'm sorry about that. Slow start. I'm trying to build up to it. I just don't want to jump in it and lose people. Alright? I want the people on the gram to come over to YouTube. Alright, before I start showing aspects of the book. Alright? I need people to listen. I really would like to start from the front to the back, but there's so much. Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 5 pages. Alright? 5 pages in the index. Not the index, pardon me. The bibliography in the back. Of information that you can get about books, DVDs. You understand what I'm saying? So if people want the information, you can get the information. We might be preoccupied by something else. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, why is this thing so blurry, man? Look at your phone. See how, is that blurry? Or is it just me? Huh? It's blurry? Okay, cool. So, the information is here. That's if you really want it. Alright? That's if you're vibing. Now, I'm going to take this back to the path that other people like Nipsey Hussle and other people were on. Alright? This is the kind of information that we need to dive into to get up under our belts in order for us to understand. Alright? The forces that's working against us. This 1%. Alright? In the book, it starts to talk about how the world has been controlled by powerful people without your knowledge. This book is by Jordan Maxwell, and this was 2000. The Matrix of Power. As it dives into the book, it gives an overview. Right after the overview, on page 6, it goes right into the arch degree, the Royal Arch degree of Freemasonry. Because it talks about Masons, Freemasons, not your average Mason in your average local city. Alright? Jordan Maxwell said, not the one that lives across the street from you. Alright? So when we start talking about the Royal Arch, alright, of Freemasonry, I talked about this in my lecture. The Royal Arch of Freemasonry. What are we talking about? Alright? So in the lecture, I talk about the whole idea of the arch in St. Louis. Why did I mention that in my lecture? I'm sure you've seen the lecture before, right? This is nothing new. The Golden Arches of McDonald's. The Royal Arch of Freemasonry. What is the Royal Arch? Can somebody tell me that? Let's start there. What is the Royal Arch? Okay. Elizabeth Daly said my version of woke is not being hypnotized anymore. Hypnotized by what, Elizabeth? Okay, I am Ramadan said the gateway. The gateway to what, brother? And the gateway into what and out of what? See, we have to develop this analytical mindset. Alright? This analytical mindset. When you talk about a gateway, you come out of something into something else. What are those two things? We're coming from what to what? Alright? This is what we have to begin to understand. All right. So we're talking about the Royal Arch degree. What is the Royal Arch degree of Freemasonry? Thank you. I am Ramadan. From darkness into light. The key is, I am Ramadan, is not to get caught between the two worlds. All right. So we have the Royal Arch degree of Freemasonry. Thank you, Queen Scott. Royal Arch Masonry, also known as Caterpillar Masonry, is the first part of the York Rite system of the Masonic degrees. Right. All right. Why name the place where the arch is St. Louis? Who was St. Louis, and what does he have to do with the Royal Arch? All right. And if we're going from darkness into the light, and that's a gateway, what does St. Louis have to do with that? And what does the Freemasons have to do with that? And where is the symbology or the symbol in every independent city? What's the symbol in New York? Can anybody help me out with that? What's that symbol in New York? It's two symbols in New York. What are they? Two symbols. I need y'all to tell me what they are. The gateway to the higher cognitive level thinking. All right. Prefrontal cortex awakening. Okay, Elizabeth. Yes, indeed. Thank you. The Statue of Liberty is one. What's the other one in New York? Statue of Liberty and what else? Come on, help me out, man. Help me out. Let me show you on page 26 and 27. The Statue of Liberty, all right, and the Empire State Building. Thank you very much. What is the Empire State? All right. The Empire State. Why the Empire State? And all of the monuments in New York, why these two? See, now we have to have this analytical thinking. Now we have to be able to read, but not only between the lines, but we need to go behind the scenes. And who are these people? How did the Statue of Liberty get to America? And why is it in the harbor? What was the original Statue of Liberty? Can anybody tell me? All right. Why does the Statue of Liberty look like the patron saint of manifest destiny? All right. What is the symbolism of the torch? Thank you, Bryce. Come on now. So the obelisk, so the Empire State Building is the obelisk. But what is the Empire State? It's a lot to decode. I know it is. But come on now. This is the kind of information that we have to get out to the people in order to raise the vibrational pitch of the people. If the Statue of Liberty was a gift from the French Masons to America, towards the French Masons and the American Masons, what do they have in common? What's the oath that they take? Why is the place, like LaShawn Thomas said, why is the place called the Big Apple? What's the significance with the apple? All right. Who are these people making these deals and kissing the ring? All right. Is there an obelisk in any other city? And if it is, what other city is the obelisk in? You're right. It's Saturn worship. It's sun worshipers. All right. We just scratching the surface right now. We ain't even dive into the book too deep yet. We're only on page 6. We ain't even get to come over here to the document. All right. Somebody said D.C. What is the monument in D.C.? Oh, the obelisk is in D.C., which is what? The Tekken, which is the what? The Washington Monument, yet another ancient Egyptian phallic symbol. In the case of the phallic, is a ring with the sacred circle representing the female reproductive power. So you have the phallic symbol inside of the womb. phallic symbol inside of the womb. All right? In this book, Matrix of Power. Phallic symbol inside of the womb. All right? In Washington, D.C. And then to cinch the deal, the Washington Monument sits in front of the what? The water, the lake that they have there. All right, the Washington Monument in the District of Columbia. The capstone of an obelisk is known as a pyramidion. All right. Why the District of Columbia? Why the District of Columbia? Big Berg, peace. Anacostia River, okay. Help me out. The District of Columbia. Why is it called the District of Columbia? Somebody please tell me, family research the name term Columbia. Right. Help me out, y'all. Because of where it lays on the grid. That's true too. Alright, the 10 square mile radius. Alright, the District of Columbia. Alright, what is the Colombian faction of the Illuminati? Just the Colombian faction now. Alright, and is what city state is the District of Columbia? And what are the other two? Alright, we're gonna go full circle tonight. Alright. Named after Columbus. Are you sure it's named after Columbus? Who was Christopher Columbus then if it's named after Columbus? And why Columbus? No, LaShawn Thomas, that's not correct. Most tops of pyramids, buildings in every city, not most but some, have a capstone. It's not the nipple, it's the capstone. And there is a big difference, and there's a reason why it's a capstone. All right? It has something to do with the esoteric. France religion, military. Yeah, that's cool. The 3 city states. What are they? Come on now. Still, somebody said it. Vatican City and England. So that's the other two sharing green. The Vatican City, England, and the District of Columbia are the 3 city states. Someone said Philly, the Philae. No, not the city of brotherly love. Philadelphia is key in this because it's the Keystone State. We need to figure out why is it the Keystone State though. All right. Philly is instrumental, but not one of the city states. No. The city states are the Vatican, the District of Columbia, and London City. All right. And in every city, you'll see the Tekken, which is the obelisks. You'll see the Twin Towers in every city. The city that you're in right now, where are the Twin Towers? And I don't know what city a lot of y'all are in, but where are the 10 Twin Towers? Can you go downtown and locate the Tekken, the obelisks? All right. Can you drive around as you travel this week? Can you drive around and can you see the sun worshippers and their symbols? Can you see the sun worshippers and their symbols? All right. Can you see the sun worshippers and their symbols? Can we start to identify the Freemasonic symbols in every city? Can we do that? This is just an introduction. King and Queen buildings right by me. Oh, okay. Sharia said the King and Queen buildings are right by where she lives. All right. Where are those twin towers in the city that you're in? Help me out. We know where they were in New York. I see them every day in Atlanta, downtown, because they there. All right. What is the significance of Philadelphia? All right. The Liberty City. All right. The Liberty Bell, the symbol of freedom and liberty. Another Masonic symbol. So they got Masonic symbols in every city. Have we ever stopped to figure out why? Have we ever stopped to figure out why? Come on, y'all. Have we ever identified when we see these big city squares? Wow. No, we need to find out what's the city of the 9 squares. Not the 4, but the 9 squares. And then when we start talking about sun worshippers, you'll begin, as we dive into this book tomorrow and next Tuesday and next Wednesday, you'll start to see. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me give y'all a homework assignment, for real. I need y'all to write this down. Seriously, can y'all get a pen real quick? Everybody on Graham. Study tonight the Ring of Power. The Ring of Power. There's part 1, 2. I think it's part 3. All right. If you bought my book, The Warrior's Tapestry, all of this information is in the book on the resources. All right. Study the Ring of Power, part 1 and 2, and then study, are y'all writing this down? The Esoteric Agenda. I'm going to wait for 16 to put it up. I put the books and the information in the book list in my book. All right, The Warrior's Tapestry. The Ring of Power. It's on YouTube. Just put in The Ring of Power. Hopefully Shane can put it up on the board, up on the screen. And the Esoteric Agenda part 1 and 2. All right, it's a lot, but hell, y'all ain't doing nothing for the next couple of days. All right. Get a brand new notebook from the dollar store. Costs $1 and get a pen. Alright? Start taking some serious notes. Seriously. The Ring of Power and the Esoteric Agenda. Alright? That's before we even get into the document. Alright? We want to get everyone on the same page. Alright, so by the time we cover part 3 and 4 next week, everybody will be there, so we'll have an understanding. Alright, these people are sun worshippers. They're called men of towardness. They operate between the rising and the setting suns. Alright, can I spell the second one? However you want to spell it. If you put it in Google, Google will correct it. Esoteric Agenda. ESOTERIC Agenda. Esoteric Agenda. It's not hard. Come on now. Okay. The rising and the setting suns. So I'm going to ask questions tomorrow like this. And let's see if you're ready for this. Why does every flag have 3 panels? Why in most energy companies you'll see the sun? Most food advertisement you'll see the sun, either rising or setting. As a matter of fact, let's press the pause button right now. Go to your kitchen or look around you in the room that you're in, all right, and see how many advertisements have the sun, either rising or setting. Go in your wallet right now and pull out your credit card or your debit card. Take a look at it. Why banking companies? Why restaurants? Why energy companies? All right? All in cahoots with the same nonverbal communication, communicating with one another. Come on, man. I pointed out in my book, Symbology. The Shell gas station is not a shell at all. It's a rising sun. All right? I talked about Exxon in my lecture, which is the double cross of Freemasonry. All right? Which is the double cross of Freemasonry. All right? The Exxon. You thought it was EXXON, but it's a Rosicrucian cross tilted sideways. See, we have to be able to understand that. You're right, Sunoco. The Japanese flag has the sun. All right, but we talk about America now. So, when we dive into the subject tomorrow, we got to be on point, all right? We have to be on point, all right? I want to bring everybody up to speed, get everybody on even keel, even playing field. Y'all got the homework assignment, all right? Y'all got some books, you got some research to do, all right? Contact myself or 16 and contact me at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. You can email 16. Whatever donation you give, she'll make sure we'll get the document out to you so we can get people on the same page. Can we do that? 16, what's your email address? We're not on here. We on here with the platform that we feel is better for the people to educate the people. Scorpio Sun 16@gmail.com. Scorpio Sun SUN 16@gmail.com. All right. Someone said, "Well, any donation will do." The thing is to get the information out to the people, thus people supporting the platform. All right. So these are some of the basic questions we're going to throw out. And we have to come up with some real answers at the end of the night. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? So, yeah. We're going to touch on, I'm not finished with the Matrix of Power. We're going to actually dive into the book tomorrow. So when we start getting deeper information, like stuff like this, then, yeah, because there's sun people, worshipers, who are the moon worshipers, who worship the moon. Then who are the star worshipers? All right? And for a minute, I ain't mentioned nobody black yet, so this ain't a black-white thing. We talking about unraveling and unpackaging and taking out of that envelope the truth. All right? This is not about Professor Griff trying to sound intelligent or whatever, because I'm definitely not sounding intelligent right now. We laying a base and giving some basic information. Stuff that I'm thinking people may not know. We're trying to bring people in. That's why we built the platform the way we built the platform. All right? Oh, give thanks, Queen Scott. This is something that you probably not getting every day. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not pointing, saying Griff is the best. No, I'm pointing to other people. I'm pointing to the Jordan Maxwells of the world and the Robert Browns of the world, all right, and the William Guy Carrs of the world, all right, and whoever put this document together, this 200 page document. So yeah. So that's enough for tonight in laying the base for what we have to discuss tomorrow and then next Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, we're going to discuss the Nation of Islam and what led up to celebrating Malcolm. So we're going to study the history of the Nation of Islam. We're going to do some ins and outs on Thursday and Friday, preparing ourselves for the weekend to celebrate our good brother, Malcolm X. I'm going to give you all another homework assignment Wednesday night for Thursday and Friday. Alright? Alright, cool. Alright, so hopefully I've kind of filled your cup tonight with some homework, with some other stuff that y'all could study. Alright? I'm sorry I'm sounding like your dad or your granddad or your school teacher, your Sunday school teacher, but hey, it is what it is. Am I going to the memorial on Sunday? I'm going to Philly to sit on a panel to discuss Malcolm. Hopefully I can make it back by Sunday night, Monday. Alright? Okay. Anyway, there's no more questions and we have our work cut out for us as we move forward. Alright? Keep in mind, I got the Sirius Mindz gear on deck. Alright, the snapbacks. Alright. I was supposed to have shot him today with Hustle, but she's under the weather. Alright. I'm going to get him shot and get him up on the website. But in the meantime, between time, if y'all watching this and y'all want a Sirius Mindz hat, contact me at 678-557-2919. Alright, the $25 plus shipping and handling. And of course, the Devi Tribe. The Devi Tribe t-shirt. Alright. Let me see. Soleil's late logo. Of course, the Devi Tribe Wellness. Alright. Gotta be part of the Devi Tribe. Alright. Everybody got their tribe. The black and the white. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to them Professor Griff Sirius Mindz shirts. Yeah. You know how the first 12 gonna go anyway. After your mother and your grandmother and your sisters and cousins and nieces see it. Alright? Devi Tribe Wellness in white and Soleil's t-shirts. Alright, those are only $20. Alright. 16, get me that list of people. I love y'all to life. This is Professor Griff. Thanks, Shane. Really appreciate that. Thank you, 16. Thank you, everybody that's on leaving the comments. Some I can roll with, some we got to wrestle with, but that's the beauty of this thing. I'm not the best knower in the room. Alex Little, thank you. LaShawn Thomas, Quan S. Bryce, thank you all very much. Really appreciate it. Queen Scott. Everyone else that's participated. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow night. Listen, everybody on the gram, I got to see y'all over here on YouTube. Alright? Alright. It's Professor Griff. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Inshallah, I'll be sitting right here so we can dive into this subject. Alright? Cool. Love y'all to life. This is Professor Griff for Sirius Mindz. For Sirius Mindz. What do y'all say? Seriously. Let's try it again. Peace, man. This is Professor Griff. I'm out. Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Seriously.
What people call beautiful lives a broken and empty soul. There's a whole lot of pretty faces all around the world, but that's only the physical. You'll never truly know if someone's beautiful until you look under the veil.
hard and pale dyes you're seeking. But what you thinking is veil, blind and bleak when it's your mind and your soul that needs to be deep in. See beauty skin deep, you're a shallow pond. There's an ocean of wisdom you need to paddle on. Take a dive in, many jewels there. Your only interest is surface shit and fool's fair. You're a goddess. Take your rightful place. Tear the veil and stare a vision right in the face. Divine feminine, can't be suppressed. Shakti is the energy that we manifest. Queen rule here, we the Devi tribe. Take a hit of this tantra and feel the Kali vibe. Peel away the cloak, scrape away the scales, and see the truth of what lies behind all the fallen veils. Trying to be, cause the yachtman is blanketed like a canopy. Antithetical, saying that you real when your identity lies in all that you don't reveal. Third eye blind, eyes to contact, so you can open the lotus up like a compact. Become an offering, something more to give than the physical body that can't forever live. Rooted in passion, before the right cause. Spiritual wisdom and knowledge that make you have pause. Then let it transmute, metamorphosize. See the truth of awakening right before your eyes. Sipping perception, the real magic. For you to miss all this glory, it would be tragic. So get to tearing the veil as if it was fabric, and find yourself on the path, walking the labyrinth. Energy